And what are we talking about?
Is there a market crash, or is the market going to stay bullish? What's going on? What's happening in the market? Price going up? Is the market crashing? Are these price reductions an indication of the market crashing? Because I see developers in Roxbury, in Rosendale, in Dorchester. They have a number of units still available, and they're coming out with new units. The building right now, the buildings are being finished off. I'm going to these new construction sites, and I'm not seeing them being grabbed up quickly. I'm seeing the prices being reduced.
Welcome back, everybody, to Popular Properties Podcast. We are in our second season.
Yes.
So this is Hot Prop Pod 201.
201, baby. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes.
Getting some
We have a
phone
new
calls.
soundboard, and we're now having fun with
We've
it.
been upgrading our technology. So today we're going to try to run through this very quickly. And we're going to talk about what a potential market crash, Eric.
Oh my God, the market may be crashing.
Yeah, who knows, dude? Who knows?
Let's find out about this.
I personally don't think
We
so.
need to
But what are
know
your
more
thoughts?
information. My thoughts is that there are certain parts of the country that are in crash mode. I really do think so. And there are other parts of the country that are not. And if we get some good news in September and November with some rate reductions, and we start getting closer to the fives, start leaving the sevens and get closer to the fives, then I could see some people actually putting their houses on the market, feeding the demand, and I see us going places. But right now, in the short run, I see there's a number of developers that have properties that are just finishing or just finished or in production they're working on right now that seem to be a little nervous about their condominium developments. They have much higher interest rates than they thought they were going to have, so their holding costs have probably doubled from what they were before because of the interest rates they're probably paying, and the buyers aren't running to these homes as quickly as they expected.
Well, I mean, they shouldn't have been expected because we've been at 7% basically all fucking year.
Yeah,
So,
but some of these projects were in development 7-8 years ago.
Yeah.
And they didn't really forecast where it was going to be now.
I mean, we went to
today.
go check out that building that was basically finished. And
Yeah.
they didn't even have enough money to put in the lift.
Right.
They couldn't fucking finish it, right?
They didn't finish it,
So,
right?
I mean, yeah, there's definitely... I don't know if that's going to indicate like a real crash. Like, what do you mean by crash? Let's start there. What do you mean?
Anytime you have a 20% reduction in the market, I would say the market gone down a considerable amount, gone down a third of the value, then you're in crash. You better have a hockey helmet on because
Okay.
we're crashing.
Well-
30% of your value isn't there. Most people finance 70 or 80% of the value of their home. So what does that mean when it's gone down 20, 30%? They're underwater now.
Yeah.
So that means the market's crashed. You're underwater. You owe more than your house is worth.
Okay.
So that would be a problem.
I think the only place that can happen in is a condominium. That's the only place that could happen in. It shouldn't happen. Well, all right. So, little background on us. I've been doing this for about 10 years, and I track data like every day, pretty
Every
much.
day.
Every like market release data, all that stuff.
Yep.
I cover it. Eric's been doing this for 30 years. Also very educated in this.
30
right?
plus.
So, yeah, I think that the condominium sector in Boston is specifically the only place that's where it would be affected, right? There's not enough single family homes being built for them to lose value.
Okay.
Sure, there being a high, migration out of the city for some reason, I don't see the home prices dropping anywhere near 20%, right?
No.
Like the main thing that'll
I
happen.
don't think we're going to have that crash in Boston.
No.
Okay. Even if things got
Maybe a
rough
little bit
and tough
outside the
and-
city, but
and
you're not
outside
talking
the city.
about 20%, man. You're talking
No.
about maybe like a 5%
Yeah.
drop, 10% drop. The only thing that's going to happen right now is that you're going to have a huge influx of sellers that are coming on the market at the same time, right? Because just like a bunch of buyers have been waiting 2 years to get their fucking place, there's a bunch of sellers who've been waiting 2 years to sell their place. And when all of those guys come out at the same time, they're going to have to cut a lot of prices in order to compete because maybe there's still not enough buyers that are coming.
right.
Right?
it's a balancing act.
Yeah, 'cause
right?
even-
if you
even
get
when
a
all
lot
that
of
stuff comes
sellers who
out-
throw it out because they see the 5% interest rate and go, oh my God, now I can go get that house in Florida I want. I'm leaving, or I'm gonna move to a bigger house because finally this 2-bedroom doesn't work for me anymore. But it's a balancing act, you know.
Yeah,
If
but
the
it's gonna be
buyers
a shit
are
show.
sitting
See,
around,
this is the thing, right? Is that even when all those people release, guess which properties are going to get the best results are the best properties, right? That's where everybody's going to go because no buyers are going to get like. It's not like it's going to be spread out evenly, right?
Well-
Where just because you have a huge influx of buyers and you have a huge influx of sellers doesn't mean it's going to be easy to sell your home, especially because you have all the competition there who's also selling with you.
and the other
Right? So
factor,
those people might be the ones
the
that have to
third
adjust their
factor that
price.
no one really thinks about is the credit factor. What
What's
I
the
mean by
credit
credit factor is that when market changes and conditions change within markets, banks sometimes get skittish on lending. All of a sudden, people start saying, well, you know, we used to let somebody with 640 credit buy a house, but now we've raised ours. You know, Bank of America says, oh, now we're at 680. You know, we won't lend to you unless you're a 680 credit. We used to do 640, but now it's 680. Why? Because the market's tightened up. They start tightening their belt as you.
Yeah.
And
So they're not risky doing
They're not
risky
doing
loans.
risky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is going to make it harder because sometimes those 640 and 650 buyers will buy that house that needs little work, or buy that house that maybe it's been on the market
Yeah.
200 days, and they can't compete with some of these other buyers that are in the higher price point, right? They're going to have to then, you know, they sometimes pick off those other houses, you know, they'll do the renovations
The
in the
smart
basement.
buyer is, but that's not the fucking case, man. Listen, I was actually thinking about this the other day. You know what? A lot of people talk about how they can't buy a house. They actually can. They just can't buy the house that they want, right? Because there's a bunch of fucking
Right.
condos out there that are 200, 300K in Boston that people can buy that sit on the market because nobody wants to buy them because they don't want to just, you know, live in that condition for like a year or two
Right.
to ride this out. They'd rather waste their money on rent.
Right.
But most of you guys complaining about how you can't buy something, bro. No, it's you can't buy what you want to buy.
Right.
And you think that you deserve to be able to buy more. That's not the case. That's not where you are in your life. Accept that. Go buy what you need to buy. Go buy what's available to you. Start building your fucking equity. And then when you move up in your life, you can buy what you think you deserve.
Right.
Stop complaining about
And
it.
you're never going to
Life
build
is
up
life.
to it if you don't
Yeah.
start somewhere.
What are you waiting for the perfect time?
You
Guess
know?
what? The perfect time is now. You,
You know.
you have that opportunity to go and get that place.
And
That's
don't
only
you love
200,
these people
300K.
when the market's hot? They always say, you know, if the market slows down a little bit, I would buy a place. Well, hello, are you buying places right now?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
really? How slow do you need it to go? Do you need it to go so nobody's like buying anything?
Right.
What the fuck are you talking about? Right?
Wow,
It's crazy.
it's crazy.
It's the craziest thing. But realistically, everybody has an option. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of properties that are in everyone's price
For
range.
instance, the range I'm talking about right now. Let's talk about multifamily and the price points changes that have been going on with multifamilies because the high interest rates are keeping some of the multifamily buyers out of the market.
Well, I mean, jumbo loans are crazy. Steve, you want to pull up interest rates real fast? So if you go to emailer again, the folder, we can pull up mortgage.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Today's mortgage
So
rates,
today's
yeah.
mortgage rates dropped because of we only recorded that last time. CPI came out today. It is
Yeah.
Thursday, July what?
What
11th,
11th?
which is the day CPI report came out, and CPI came in well below expectations, everybody. Like fucking well below. So this is the first time we've been at 6.85, like pretty much all fucking year. I track rates daily. I don't even want to show you guys my chart. But yeah, man, as you can see, we're at 6.85. PPI comes out tomorrow as well, and if that's fucking good, we can probably get down the mid sixes by the end.
That'd
of the
be huge.
By the end of the fucking month, bro, we might be in
That'd
the
be
mid
huge.
sixes,
Wow.
which is insane. Like
Insane.
we're about to get very, very, very busy.
I love that.
So I don't think that any price drops are going to be happening. Like, I mean, obviously, if we want to look up something else, let's go
No,
to
but
the
I'd
quarterly
say if you
report.
want to buy a multifamily, I'm not talking like 4,
It's the one all the way
5,
to the
6 unit building now. And you're a real estate investor. Now could be a good time for you to scoop up a good property because then when the rates do come down,
You absolutely can, dude. Look at the multifamily tab. This is quarterly report
yeah,
that we're looking at. And there we go. Do you want to do something? Actually, scroll up a little bit and the view go from 100. Yeah, no, go like make it more so Eric can see. He has bad vision.
yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Also,
This-
the
for all
viewers.
the old guys
right?
out there.
Yeah, so here we go.
Okay.
We got price changes. All right, scroll
Yeah,
all the way down. Let's go
multifamilies.
see. All right, so 296 listings last quarter, right? 223 the quarter before. All right. the average price actually went down in the quarter. As you can see,
Right.
Q1 was 2.1 mil base, and Q2 is 1.67. Right, so that's for the average list price. Let's go for the sale. The sale is over on the right side, so 117. It's the 0.00 numbers. Yep, that's the number of sales, 117. That's for Q1 of 2024, and 154 for Q2. So there are more stuff happening. There's more deals happening, and the prices appear to be going up as well. Right, 1.1 mil for the median price, 1.3 mil for the average price. All right. Now the other thing to actually watch for is that you see that percentage all the way at the end.
Yeah.
Last quarter was the first quarter in fucking forever, Eric, that they sold for 100% of the ask price.
That's amazing,
isn't it? So 48 of 296 listings.
Now, are the investors no more than we do? I guess they're running to buy these properties.
Well, they should be, man. Yeah. I mean, like in all honesty, there's a lot of great deals.
There are a lot of good deals out there. A lot of good deals.
Rent's not going down.
Rents are going up. Rents are going up.
But I do think that after like this, there's typically a lull in the summer. Summertime, everybody wants to go and do their thing.
Yeah.
So it's a perfect time to like actually go out, search for properties, everybody.
Yeah, no, rents are going up, because what's happening is, overall insurance prices have gone up, taxes have gone up on these properties, and that what helps the landlord, and realistically, why the landlord needs to raise more money.
The insurance increase was
crazy.
20%
on most policies.
Yeah, that's also fucking over condos.
Yes. Well, that's
like whole condominium buildings are just like, oh.
Well, they're going up. I know people that have $800 condo fees, and they bought and they had $400.
Yeah,
it's gone up double since they bought.
That's nuts,
4 years ago. And the condo association has changed management companies 2 or 3 times, and the new company charges more, and everybody wants more services now from the developers, from the management companies. So that's why you get the change.
Yeah,
and why, but. It's, bringing up values, so everybody seems to be happy with it.
Let's check to see what prices increase. Go to bostonpads.com. I want to see what the rental increase. I believe it. I thought it was like 8%. Now,
I'm just saying, if you have 3 beds, say in Jamaica Plain, you could expect the rentals out for $4,000 a unit. You have 3 of them. That's $12,000 a month rental income. That's $150,000 a year rental income. That's why these things are selling for $1.3 million all day long.
The vacancy rate's actually increasing, dude.
Well, because people asking for. Well, it's tough to know vacancy rates in summertime because all the college kids.
Do they have the price on this somewhere? Average rent. There you go.
Average rent today, $32.60. 2 years ago, $27.58. Up 18%.
1 year ago, 5%. Yeah.
18%.
18%
in 2 years.
Dude. Damn.
That's 20%.
And you guys decided not to fucking buy the property. You guys decided not to buy the 300K property.
It just cost you almost 20% more.
Yeah.
From 2 years ago.
You know what? I'm mad. I'm mad at you guys. I'm mad at you guys for creating so many fucking excuses as to say why you can't afford a home. Well, there were plenty of them.
If you don't have money for a down payment, talk to us.
Yeah, because guess what?
The city will give it to you.
Grants.
There's grants out there.
There's so many ways to get money for a down payment, to get money for your closing
start
costs.
Owning and stop paying rent, please.
Stop being weird. Stop complaining. Go and find a property. Yeah. If you guys actually want to go buy a home, go buy a home. Even
you don't
if it
own property,
sucks, dude.
You're paying a lot of taxes.
You are. You get soaked.
You're getting soaked. That's a whole nother podcast. But
how long have we been running this?
Long enough. All I can say is don't rent, buy.
Hey,
there you go. Perfect. Right on time.
Spot on. We got a lot of shit to do. I got to go pick up some money.
There you go. Pick up some money. I
have
to go
closing.
Rent some places. Hey, thanks for coming to our podcast.
Up there.
Season 2. Baby cakes.
Yeah, thank you everybody, guys.
Peace.
We love the fact that we're in the 2nd year of this shit. So
can we say something like and subscribe using our awesome new board?
Hold on. We got some stuff.
This is a Popular Properties production.
I think we were supposed to play that at the beginning.
That's okay.
Oi, like and subscribe for more real estate bangers and mash.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yay.
See ya.